Hi, this is Nicole, and to talk about the experience I just had of healing the little girl within. So, can you please not do that? I'm trying to talk. Please don't do that. So, today I experienced healing the little child within me that was so broken, that was so battered. I've been trying to deal with how to get rid of chaos, how to get rid of being late, how to get rid of overeating, how to be, push forward and start to exercise and take care of myself and love myself. And so, today I broke down a big barrier for that. So anyway, I'm like past 30 years old. I'm older in my 40s, and basically I realized today that I had to heal the little girl within me that was broken. She was 6 years old. At 6 years old, my parents used to argue all the time. Like, you could hear them arguing through the door, through the walls, like, all the time. And you just create this place in you that you're just not safe. You just feel like you're not safe. First of all, I haven't been feeling my feelings, and I've been going to counseling, and, I get to feel my feelings now. And it's like being conscious of the fact that your feelings are there. But at some point when I was younger, I decided to numb them out. It wasn't a conscious choice. It was just a choice to make for survival. So I started to numb out my feelings, and now I've been feeling them. And so now I'm doing that. So anyway, fast forward to now. So one of the things that I did was I started to exercise this morning, and I realized that, okay, what is it that makes me not exercise? What is it that makes me not, take care of myself? And so what I did today was I kind of laid down and sat down and just turned off the lights and just thought about, what is it that I need to go through and feel. And I felt all the feelings I felt from being a kid at 6. The fact that I felt unsafe because my parents were always arguing. I felt like there was just wasn't a safe place to be, So I actually asked my mom, can I move out with my friend Michi? I wanted to move in with them, and I wanted them to raise me. And my mom said, oh yeah, just go ask them. And she's a parent, so she was just kind of being facetious. But I actually asked them, and it was disappointed when they said no. Her mom said it in such a nice way. Their house seemed really calm. You learn how to make French toast, which I didn't even know what French toast was because we never made that kind of food. So it was just a different house, and it was so sweet. Anyway, so I guess I realized at 6 that wasn't going to be an option. I couldn't move out. So I realized that one of the things my dad and I he always lived with us, but he was kind of like not home a lot. He was always at the bar or just out. So I realized that I had this great memory of when we were at home, and he was like eating pig feet, and I came in the door and he was sitting there with some pig feet, and we had this great conversation. It was so fun and loving, and some kind of way I associated that with love, like that interaction with food. He was like, here's the pig feet, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna eat that. And I'm like, and he's sitting there with his little teeth, and it was just hilarious because we just had fun that day. It was just like a really bright moment of fun and love. And so in the midst of a lot of sadness on a regular basis, because there was a lot of sadness, and I don't know what was going on between them, but I know there was a lot of sadness in our house. Anyway, so then there was another moment when my dad was we used to come home, and he used to I used to jump on him, and I would get hugs and stuff and everything. And one day he came home and he was drunk. I didn't know he was drunk. I didn't know what that meant, but he was drunk and his balance was off. So I ran like I normally did. And then this day I was like, oh, I'm gonna run from further back. So I ran from like the beginning of the hallway to the end, and I jumped on him, and he fell like into the Christmas tree, fell on my sister, like he fell in the rocking chair, and everybody, my sister was like maybe 2 or something. I don't know how, she was younger. And everybody was yelling at me because they were like, Nikki, you're why'd you do that and everything. And that was the day that I feel like I shut my emotions off, because that was the one, my family wasn't that affectionate, but I liked affection. And so like when my dad used to hug me and I used to come in, that was my time where I got to be affectionate with somebody. And at some point after that day, I decided, I guess I just made the decision that, okay, we're going to shut off our emotions because I can hurt people with my emotions. So I kind of closed that part off. I'm saying all this to bring you up to now. So now I had to go back and feel the feelings of the pain, because my family is arguing all the time. I need some kind of affection. They don't give affection. They're arguing all the time, and I don't feel safe. Now I had to find food as a way to be able to use food as my place of comfort. And that's what I did for decades. And I go back and forth, trying to deal with this, figuring out how to fix it. But I never went back and fixed and healed her. I never fixed her. And today I got to heal her. I got to fix her. I got to help her to feel. I got to feel those feelings. So I went in and I felt the feelings that she felt when she was younger. When I was younger. I got to feel those feelings and pull them up and cry and say, you're not going to be hurt anymore. You're safe now. You don't have people around you who don't love you. Everyone around you loves you, and they treat you with kindness and respect, and they respect you, and they feel like you're worthy of just being loved just because you are. You don't have to feel like you're unsafe anymore. You don't have to use the food as a crutch to be able to feel happiness and joy, because that's the only thing that you know how to feel. You no longer have to worry about affection, because you reach out to other people and you can get affection back. And realize I had to heal her. I had to fix her, and she was so broken. She was so hurt. I was so broken. I was so hurt. And today, I got to release that frustration. I got to release that pain. I got to release that anger of feeling so alone and needing somebody to just hug me and make me feel safe, and, begging for somebody to help me and be there for me. All I wanted was for somebody to love me the way that I love them. All I wanted was for somebody to say, it's okay, we're not gonna get divorced. Oh, it's okay, we're not gonna hurt each other. Because we argue so much that I was waiting for the moment when my dad was gonna hit my mom. It never happened, but I was just waiting for it, because it has to happen at some point. This has to be violent at some point. Somebody's gonna stab somebody gonna kill somebody. At some point, there's gonna be some kind of extra drama. There wasn't that next level. It never got there, thank God. But I was always waiting for it, because I was part of it. I had been there my whole life. Anyway, today I got to heal my 6-year-old self. Today I got to heal my 6-year-old self. Today I got to heal my 6-year-old self. Today, I was reborn. Today, my heart, today, my soul opened up. Today, my heart opened up. And I let go of whatever it is that I was holding on to, whatever it is, the pain I was holding on to. And I pray that there's no more in there, because it's always something deeper. But that one right there was a big one. And I just hope that somebody out there can relate to what I'm talking about, so that you can heal your 6-year-old, your 5-year-old, your 3-year-old, your 2-year-old, your 10-year-old, your 21. I had already healed my 21-year-old self. I had to do some healing on my other selves before this. But this one right here, I think this was my big one. So I just hope that someone out here can be helped by the information that I'm sharing with you guys. Because, baby, you deserve it. You're worth it the same way I'm worth it. But I didn't know, because I wasn't giving myself that same time to love myself. I was abusing my own self and treating my own self badly. Loving everybody else, giving everybody else the love that I had, that I wanted. But letting myself be abused by other people, letting them talk to me in the ways that I shouldn't have, letting them disrespect me by yelling at me, letting them be nasty to me and not saying anything and not calling them on it. No, if somebody's talking to you in a disrespectful way, call them out on it. Say to them, I don't like how you're talking to me right now. You don't have to be mean and nasty like they are. You can choose to be in a different way. You can choose to say, listen, I don't like how you're talking to me. Can you please treat me with some respect? If somebody is being mean to you, you can choose to say, I choose not to engage in this relationship, because I'm asking you not to treat me that way, that this should be a respectful, reciprocal relationship. But I choose not to engage in it. And if you choose that you don't want to be nice to me and respect me and love me, then I opt out. This loving yourself thing right here is not, it's not for chumps, man. It's not easy. It's not hard, but it's not easy, because some of us had to push through some serious pain, some serious generational curses that we don't even know we have. I didn't even know I had all these feelings until I started doing some more work on it. I hope this helps someone on their journey to success.